Joe here from Chrisio's Clucky Chronicles. I look kind of weird today. My big fluffy coat is in the wash because, well, when it's muddy out here, you kind of get a lot of mud on you. And when you have to switch the ducks around from one place to the other, you're going to get even more mud on you. So I had to wash it. But anyway, we're going to talk about what our weather updates look like here. What it looks like we're going to be getting, I don't know. I'm not a weather person. But my joints tell me a lot. And these birds actually tell me a lot too. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. It's going to be a very cold, chilly, willy, windy day. And I'm glad you're here. I heard you. I'm coming over there to show them how you guys got moved and switched around, pretty girls. Anyway, let's get to it, y'all. They're absolutely precious and adorable. Uh-oh. He's mad. Jeffrey, please stop chasing her around. She does not want to be jiggled. He is he's mean. He's very mean. Anyway, they're all fussing right now. You can hear them, I'm for sure. We've got to get in here and sweep again. They turned this over, so we have to fill all of this back up. Their water's fine because they're in here in the barn. Currently inside the barn, I think we're reading about 53, 54 degrees, which is fine. They do have the, I was going to say a roasting light. Y'all, we ain't roasting no babies. Lord help me. My brain's froze too. We got their warmer light here and their little dirt bath and stuff that's there. But we got to come in here and sweep and get some things rolling. The perch post fell down again, so we got to figure out another way of putting a perch post in here. I'm actually looking at some different perching options for inside of here because, I mean, they are a quail and they're bob whites and they do love to perch and do their own little things. Now, I don't want to scare them so that they flush out too much, but I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I know you can hear them. They're absolutely stinking adorable. But it's kind of like, this right here is like their clubhouse right in here. And this is just a little box. So there's girls that go inside of those milk crates. I've got to add some more bedding in. So I'll probably do that in just a little bit. But they will go in those little, not milk crates, the milk jugs. They will go in those milk jugs. We give them plenty of bedding and plenty of stuff, and they add it into the milk jugs, and the girls will get in there and they will lay their eggs. And you hear them running around. They have the cutest little pitter-pattery feet that I've ever seen in my life. But they run around, they lay their little eggs, and they just party all day. Literally, that's all they're doing is just partying all day. They're pretty good with me being in here. With most of us being in here because I did hatch all of them and raise them. Now, I won't hatch anymore until the spring, but there you go. And see, it's nice and toasty in there too. And they like to get in there. So, let's go get some more straw bedding because that's what they prefer. And we'll put some more straw in here, and then they can have some extra fluff and stuff for this wintry weather. Alright, so I had to move my ducks from the far pen that was closest to the woods because they were getting way too cold. So we have their little warmers up under their watering containers. We'll have to refill those again and keep all that stuff warm in here. But you've seen me use this pen in here before. I think Molly May's in there just resting. I don't see any eggs, but it doesn't mean that there's not any. Hey Gaston, how are you doing, buddy? Please don't pee-pee on my ducks. Gaston has a bad habit of walking around, and if there's a duck or a chicken too close to the gate, then he goes to pee-pee on them. He still hasn't learned. Anyway, let's hop in here and take a little peeky peek at my girls. You're less muddy. And Jane Lily's still muddy as I'll get out. And I guess that's because her being white like she is. Yeah. You're very dirty. I know. I don't have any gifts, but I will go bring you guys some mealworms. Hey, Molly Mae. Oh, you do have some eggies in there. I know. You want some grubbies? Want Mommy to go get you some grubbies? We moved their food pail back here and their other food pail and their scratch grains there. And we also give them some extra food right here. They eat a lot. And their eggies and stuff that they do have takes a lot out of them. But they are literally the sweetest girls on the planet. And I'm so glad that I was able to hand raise them. I mean, ducks are messy. But as far as being extremely loyal and sweet birds, they really, really are. Jane Lily, that's her. Sherry D, Monique, and Molly Mae. They know their names. Mommy, go get you some grubs. I will. Oh, Molly, did you lay Mama an egg? You did? Okay, well, I'll check it out in just a little bitty bit. Oh, big stretches. Yeah, we put a bunch of bedding in here and a bunch of thick bedding in there, which they actually enjoy. My girls actually lay their eggs inside this dog box here. They prefer to sleep in there at night and stay in there. It looks like I have 2 eggs, but I'll wait and get it. I'm going to add some more bedding everywhere for this frigid weather. They're saying we're supposed to get snow. I don't want any ice because then power outs happen and, you know, you can have all kinds of issues at that point in time. But I do try to take care of the babies. So let's go get the Quail some stuff and then let's go get you guys some yummy, yummy little grubbies. Oh, girl. I'm going to put some in your pan. Come on, Monique. Monique, come and get you some. Come on, you ready to eat it from the ground? Ooh, you girls act like you don't get fed, but you do. Let's put you some in your pan here. Put you some in your pan there. You want some more from Mommy? There you go. Get some, Monique. Good job, babies. All right, come on. Want some, Molly Mae? Here you go. Alright. Good job, babies. Okay, you got enough now. They're screaming a little bit because I'm getting the seed hay. They like this the best. It keeps them pretty warm. So all I'm going to do is just, you know, just fluff it out a little bit and put it in all the places that they're nesting at, which are these boxes. This is an old trunk, the lid, and that is from a previous, like a cabinet or something that we've had, and we just cut a hole in it because they like to go in. They kind of use it as a clubhouse, sort of. So I'm just trying to get some things really thick for them in here because it's going to help them, whatever they want to do, hunkering down at night and nesting. And when the weather comes in so bad, and it's, you know, we don't get a lot of snow stuff here, but when we do, the years that we do get it, it can be pretty rough for us here in eastern North Carolina. So, you know, I don't complain about the years we don't get it. I'm not a fan of the ice and the sleet that we get here because it makes driving conditions really, really hard. We're not really used to that here. Like people up in the north, they're used to getting snow and they're used to driving in those conditions. We just don't get it here in eastern North Carolina, and we just don't have that, you know, that kind of weather. And not only that, but we don't get it enough to know how to handle those types of conditions on the road. And even at home, our power grids here have gotten pretty slow and shabby over the years, as that one just flushed out. And we lose power quite a bit. So anyway, I'm going to put some more stuff down here and move their buckets around. I'll check the buckets and I'll put some more stuff inside of their buckets so that they have it. There's eggs in some, and there's no eggs in quite a few. Once I do this, they're so nosy, the quail. They come back out to inspect what I've done. But other than that, I'm just trying to extra prepare for this winter weather. And it is like bitter cold. It's like 30 degrees right now. So anyway, we'll go check on the girls in the big yard in just a bit. Anytime you improve anything or put new straw somewhere, the babies always have to go and peck around. Now what I'm going to do is go get some scratch grains and put it around here so they can scratch and they can have a good time. I'm also give them some extra mealworms because during the winter it's important to bulk up your flock on protein, different protein sources or whatever you have. So I'm going to fill up some more feeders and get some things completely topped off full because they are certainly needing it. And all this straw and stuff is going to make me sneeze. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break and let y'all just watch them for a second and see how cute they are. Investigating and inspecting everything that I've done. And something new. It's always fun for them. And then we're going to go check on the babies on the big yard to see if they need anything. We're in the process of checking containers, making sure that all the warmers that's under the containers are good so that we don't have any issues with the warming containers and stuff like that. My camera's really cold, so hopefully it won't freeze up on me. I'm just gonna walk around, walk in, check everybody, make sure visually everybody looks good. For the most part, they should be, and they should be pretty good, but I want to make sure that we don't have any issues with cold. And poor Russ is in molt. She looks horrible. We have all the extra stuff in here. We have the extra lighting in here, so if anybody lays any eggs, we'll come out here and check. But for right now, the girls are like, Mama, it's too cold to pop butt nuggets out right now. So it just is what it is. Anyway, all right. Woo, let's get inside. Y'all, it's cold. Well, I can tell you, most of the stress that comes from us, you know, who have farms, who have homesteads, farmsteads, whatever you want to call it, you're dealing with livestock, poultry, any kind of animal. Your main concerns and your stress is going to be not only daily things that could potentially happen, but is extreme heat and extreme cold. So that's what we always have to deal with, and you know, kind of weigh out and see what's happening and what's going on there. Hey, buddy. Nana Rue's a little upset because one of my girls acts like she's egg bound. So we're currently checking her right now to see if she needs a good soak and if she needs to come in for a little while and go into the little chicken hospital that we have. Anyway, extreme heat, extreme cold, making sure they got enough feed, making sure they got the right feed, making sure they got plenty of water that's not frozen or so hot they can't drink it. It's always a battle when you're dealing with animals, farm animals, any type of livestock, poultry, again, any of those things. You want to make sure that you're prepared in all different aspects and that you have the things that they need, you know, because it's not always about us, right? It's about them too. So you got to kind of find that really happy balance in there. And when it's really super cold, nobody wants to go outside in this stuff. Nobody. And if it snows, we'll probably keep them in a barn. They'll have the side door open if they want to go in and out. Like that door will be open, but the big doors behind me right here, they will be closed. Just because I don't want snow and more moisture and more wetness coming into the barn. So we'll make those decisions the closer it gets. And we stay pretty tuned in with the weather people and weather stations and almanacs and all that stuff. Because, I mean, all they can do is forecast and predict. Nothing is 100% until it actually happens and it's actually here. So I have an angry hen with me right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for subscribing. I do appreciate y'all so much. So y'all have a very fabulous day. If you're cold, drink you some hot chocolate. And I hope you have somewhere warm to go. So bye.